In my years of studying human metabolism and observing how people struggle with belly fat, one thing became clear: most common methods simply don't work. Today, we'll go through strategies that are science-based, safe, and proven to deliver real results. Because abdominal fat isn't just about looks, it's a warning sign, and ignoring it can have serious consequences. Extra fat isn't just stored energy, it's an active organ that releases hormones and inflammatory compounds. When there's too much of it, it can narrow arteries, strain the kidneys, inflame the liver, and make your body resistant to insulin. That's why belly fat is linked to heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, dementia, and even certain cancers, especially breast and colon cancer. It also lowers energy, weakens breathing, and increases the risk of sleep apnea. In women, it can disrupt hormones, make pregnancy harder, and cause irregular cycles. In men, it can affect fertility and raise the risk of prostate cancer. This isn't just about appearance, it's about longevity. Why it's so hard to lose. Belly fat is stubborn because fat cells in that area have more receptors that block fat burning compared to other parts of the body. So when people lose weight, it rarely happens evenly. The belly is always the last to go. That's why you need a plan that targets the real biological mechanisms behind it. Do you have abdominal obesity? You can check easily at home. Measure your waist and your hips. Divide waist by hips, that's your WHR ratio. If it's above 0.8 for women or above 1 for men, you're in the danger zone. Now let's go through the key changes that science confirms can shrink belly fat safely and effectively. What to remove? Cut ultra-processed foods. Foods high in sugar, refined carbs, and trans fats are the fastest way to gain visceral fat. A 2015 study proved that sugary drinks directly increase belly fat, even in people who aren't overweight. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame aren't the solution either. They've been linked to the same problem. Avoid refined grains. White bread, pasta, pastries all lead to spikes in blood sugar that trigger insulin storage. Research from China in 2020 confirmed that people who eat more refined grains have higher rates of abdominal obesity. What to add? Focus on healthy fats and protein. Replace refined carbs with healthy plant fats, olive oil, avocado, nuts, and high-quality protein. A low-carb Mediterranean-style diet was shown to reduce visceral fat more effectively than a low-fat diet. Higher protein increases satiety and boosts leptin sensitivity, helping you eat less without hunger. Eat more fiber. Fiber slows sugar absorption, feeds good gut bacteria, and makes you feel full longer. It also reduces the total calories your body absorbs from food. Sources: vegetables, chia seeds, oats, legumes, and cooled cooked potatoes. Use natural fat burners. Add small daily habits that have scientific backing. Apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon in water before meals, helps balance blood sugar. Green tea and coffee both contain compounds that accelerate fat metabolism. 1 avocado a day may reduce abdominal obesity. Carotenoid-rich vegetables like carrots, spinach, and bell peppers prevent fat cells from expanding. Restore your gut health. Your microbiome plays a huge role in how your body stores and burns fat. Feed it with prebiotic foods, chicory, artichokes, leeks, garlic, and slightly underripe bananas. And include fermented foods, kefir, kimchi, kombucha, or sourdough bread. They contain lactobacillus strains that help reduce visceral fat naturally. Lifestyle factors. Limit alcohol. Especially beer, it's strongly linked to abdominal obesity. Even small amounts slow fat metabolism for hours. Slow down your eating. A massive 2018 study on 50,000 children found that fast eaters had significantly more belly fat. Eating slowly reduces calories naturally and stabilizes glucose levels. Don't skip breakfast unless fasting. Skipping breakfast might sound good, but studies show it often leads to overeating later in the day. If you're not doing intermittent fasting, start your day with protein, plus healthy fats. It keeps glucose stable and hunger away. Try intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, eating within an 8-hour window and fasting the rest, helps reduce belly fat and improve insulin sensitivity. Even 2 weeks of consistent IF can show measurable results. Eat in the right order. Start with vegetables fiber, then proteins and fats, and only then carbohydrates. This slows the glucose spike, reduces insulin response, and helps burn fat more efficiently. Sleep and stress. Prioritize sleep. Poor sleep alters hormones that control appetite and fat storage. Low melatonin and leptin make you crave sugar and eat more. Avoid blue light before bed, keep your room cool, and finish your last meal at least 3 hours before sleep. Even small changes can lower nighttime glucose and improve metabolism. Manage stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which tells your body to store fat, especially around the belly. Counteract it with daily movement, deep breathing, sunlight, and regular routines. And try to exercise earlier in the day. Late-night workouts can raise cortisol and interfere with sleep. Physical activity. Move every day. Exercise doesn't just burn calories, it changes your hormones. It reduces inflammation, balances insulin, and improves mood. Even walking daily has been proven to reduce belly fat, especially in women. If you add resistance training, simple weights, or bodyweight exercises, results come even faster. A hidden muscle trick. Now here's the surprising part. You can accelerate fat loss by activating one small muscle, the soleus, located just below your calf. Researchers discovered that working this muscle improves glucose and triglyceride balance across the entire body. It led to a 52% drop in blood sugar spikes and a 60% reduction in insulin levels after meals. Why? Because the soleus uses glucose directly from your bloodstream, not stored glycogen, meaning it burns sugar immediately. You can train it anytime, sitting or standing. Simply lift your heels up and down slowly, pressing the front of your foot into the floor. If sitting, place a small weight or book on your knees for resistance. Do it for a few minutes after meals. It's simple, but incredibly effective. Reducing belly fat isn't about extreme diets or endless workouts. It's about understanding how your body works and working with it, not against it. By fixing your diet, improving sleep, managing stress, and moving daily, your metabolism starts to reset naturally. Take small steps, stay consistent, and the results will come faster than you think. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who needs it, and I'll see you in the next episode.